Hi everyone, welcome back to Listen and Learn English. I'm Bruno.
And I'm Carol. We're very happy to have you with us for another English listening practice episode.
Today, we're going to talk about one of the biggest sporting events in the world, the World Cup 2026.
That's right. Whether you're a serious football fan or you only watch a few matches with your friends, the World Cup is a great topic for practicing English.
In today's conversation, we'll talk about football vocabulary, watching matches, international fans, travel, teamwork, competition, and our predictions for the tournament.
We'll also talk about the three host countries, Canada, Mexico, and the United States.
And don't worry if you don't know a lot about football. We'll explain useful words and expressions naturally during the conversation.
For example, we'll use words like match, team, goal, score, stadium, supporter, and final. We'll also use expressions such as I'm looking forward to it, make a prediction, and pull off an upset.
To pull off an upset means to unexpectedly defeat a stronger or more famous team.
Exactly. That expression is very common when people talk about sports.
The World Cup is not only about football. It's also about culture, travel, national pride, friendship, and meeting people from different parts of the world.
So find a comfortable place, relax, and listen to the conversation. You can listen once for the general meaning, and then listen again to focus on the vocabulary.
And remember, you don't need to understand every word immediately.
Try to follow the main ideas and notice the expressions that appear more than once.
Carol, are you excited about the World Cup 2026?
I am. I'm already looking forward to the atmosphere, the fans, and the stories that will come from the tournament.
Then let's get started.
Bruno, what is it about the World Cup that makes it so special?
I think it's the combination of sport and emotion. A normal football match can be exciting, but during the World Cup, the whole world seems to be watching.
That's true. People who don't usually watch football suddenly become interested.
They want to know which countries are playing, who scored, and which team has the best chance of winning.
There's a special atmosphere during a World Cup. People decorate their homes, wear their national team shirt, and meet friends to watch the games.
In many countries, people watch the match in cafes, restaurants, public squares, or someone's living room.
A group of friends may organize a viewing party.
A viewing party is a small event where people meet to watch a television program, a movie, or a sports match together.
You might hear someone say, "Are you having a viewing party for the opening match?"
Or, "Come over to my place, we're watching the game with some friends."
When people watch an important match, they often prepare food and drinks.
And they may become very emotional. They cheer when their team scores and become silent when the other team attacks.
To cheer means to shout or make noise to show support.
For example, the fans cheered when the striker scored.
A striker is usually the player whose main job is to attack and score goals.
There are also defenders who try to stop the other team from scoring, and a goalkeeper who protects the goal.
Football has many positions, but you don't need to memorize every position to have a conversation about the World Cup.
You can start with simple questions, such as, which team are you supporting?
Or, did you watch the match yesterday?
Another question is, what was the final score?
The final score tells us how many goals each team scored by the end of the match.
For example, the final score was 2-1.
If both teams have the same number of goals, the match is a draw.
So you can say the match ended in a draw.
Some people prefer a high-scoring match with many goals. Other people enjoy a close match with strong defending.
I like close matches because the result is uncertain until the end.
That uncertainty creates tension.
Exactly. You may think one team is going to win and then the other team scores in the final minutes.
That's when the fans go crazy.
To go crazy is an informal expression meaning to become extremely excited.
For example, the fans went crazy after the winning goal.
Football fans also talk about momentum.
Momentum is the feeling that a team is becoming stronger and more likely to succeed during the match.
If a team scores 2 goals quickly, people may say they have all the momentum now.
But football can change very quickly. A team can dominate one half and struggle in the next.
A half is one of the 2 parts of a football match.
The first half comes before the break, and the second half comes after it.
During halftime, the players return to the dressing room and the coach gives instructions.
Fans also use halftime to discuss the match.
They might say, we need to improve our defense, or our midfield is not creating enough chances.
A chance is an opportunity to score.
So if a player is close to the goal but misses, you can say, that was a great chance.
The World Cup creates many of these conversations, even between people who have never met before.
You can talk to a stranger wearing a team shirt and say, are you supporting this team?
That simple question can start a friendly conversation.
And that is one of the best things about international sports. They bring people together.
The 2026 World Cup will be hosted by 3 countries, Canada, Mexico, and the United States.
That makes the tournament especially interesting because these countries have different cultures, traditions, landscapes, and languages.
Fans will have the opportunity to visit large cities, try different foods, hear different accents, and meet supporters from many countries.
Traveling for a football tournament can be an unforgettable experience.
Of course, planning is important. Fans need to think about transportation, accommodation, tickets, budgets, and the distance between cities.
A venue is the place where an event takes place. In football, a venue is usually a stadium.
You can ask which venue will host the next match.
A stadium is the large sports building where the match is played.
Fans may also need to travel long distances between matches.
That can be exciting, but it can also be tiring.
Imagine watching a match in one city and then traveling to another city the next day.
You would need to pack carefully and check your schedule several times.
You would also need to consider the weather.
That's true. Canada, Mexico, and the United States have very different climates.
Some cities may be warm while others may be cooler. Fans should check the forecast before packing.
The forecast is information about the expected weather.
For example, the forecast says it may rain during the match.
Fans should probably bring comfortable shoes, a light jacket, sunscreen, and a water bottle.
And they should learn a few useful expressions in English.
Such as, where's the nearest train station?
How can I get to the stadium?
Is this the line for the entrance?
Could you help me find my seat?
These expressions are useful not only during the World Cup, but also when traveling in general.
International tournaments also give people a chance to experience different food.
In Mexico, visitors may want to try tacos, tamales, or other traditional dishes.
In Canada, they may discover different regional foods and local specialties.
And in the United States, each region has its own food traditions.
Trying local food is one of my favorite parts of traveling.
Mine too, but I like to ask questions before ordering.
What kind of questions?
Is this dish spicy? What ingredients are in it? And is this enough for one person?
Those are useful questions in restaurants.
Food is also a way to start conversations. You can ask another fan, have you tried the local food yet?
Or what is your favorite dish from your country?
People may have very different answers.
Some fans may travel with flags, scarves, and shirts showing the colors of their national team.
A scarf is a long piece of clothing worn around the neck. Football supporters often wear scarves with their team's name or colors.
Fans also sing songs and chant during matches.
A chant is a repeated phrase or song that a group says together.
The sound inside a stadium can be incredible.
Even if you don't understand every chant, you can feel the energy.
But it's important to respect other supporters.
Definitely. Fans can be passionate without being aggressive.
Passionate means having strong feelings about something.
A passionate supporter loves their team, but they should still respect the players, the referee, and the fans of the other team.
That's the spirit of fair play.
Fair play means behaving honestly, respectfully, and according to the rules.
Sports are more enjoyable when people remember that football is a game.
And when the tournament brings cultures together instead of creating unnecessary conflict.
Let's review some football vocabulary through a natural conversation.
Good idea. Carol, what do you think a team needs to win a tournament?
First, it needs talented players, but talent is not enough. The team also needs good communication and teamwork.
Teamwork means working together effectively as a group.
A team may have one excellent player, but football is played by many people.
The players need to pass the ball, create space, defend, and support each other.
If a team plays well together, we can say that they have good chemistry.
Chemistry means that the members of a group work well together and understand each other.
A team also needs a strong coach.
The coach chooses the strategy, trains the players, and makes important decisions during the match.
Strategy is the plan used to achieve a goal.
For example, a team may play defensively at the beginning and attack later.
Or they may try to control possession.
Possession means having control of the ball.
If one team has most of the possession, they may be controlling the match.
But possession alone does not guarantee victory.
Exactly. A team can have the ball for a long time and still lose.
The most important thing is scoring more goals than the opponent.
The opponent is the person or team you are competing against.
You can also say the opposing team.
Another important person is the referee.
The referee makes sure that the players follow the rules.
Sometimes fans disagree with the referee's decisions.
They may complain about a foul, a yellow card, or a penalty.
A foul happens when a player breaks one of the rules, usually by making illegal physical contact.
A yellow card is a warning from the referee.
A red card means that the player must leave the match.
A penalty is a special kick taken close to the goal.
Penalties can be very stressful because one player has a clear chance to score.
The goalkeeper tries to save the ball.
To save the ball means to stop it from entering the goal.
If the goalkeeper saves a penalty, the fans may celebrate as if their team has scored.
And if the player misses, people may talk about the missed opportunity for years.
Football fans have long memories.
They remember famous goals, surprising victories, dramatic defeats, and controversial decisions.
A controversial decision is a decision that causes disagreement.
During the World Cup, experts will analyze every match.
They'll discuss tactics, player performances, injuries, and possible changes to the lineup.
The lineup is the group of players selected to start the match.
Some players begin on the bench.
The bench is the area where substitute players sit.
A substitute is a player who enters the match later.
Substitutions can change the entire game.
A fresh player may have more energy and help the team score.
That's why football is so unpredictable.
You can never be completely sure what will happen.
And that makes it a perfect subject for conversation.
Carol, how do you prefer to watch an important match?
I like watching it with a small group of friends. A large crowd can be exciting, but a small group is more comfortable.
What do you prepare for the match?
I prepare simple food that people can eat while watching. Sandwiches, pizza, snacks, and something sweet.
Do you decorate the room?
Sometimes, I might put up a flag or wear my team shirt.
I always wear my favorite team's colors. I know it doesn't change the result, but it makes me feel connected to the team.
Many fans believe in lucky clothes or lucky routines.
They may sit in the same chair, use the same cup, or watch the match with the same people.
That is called a superstition.
A superstition is a belief that a particular action or object can bring good or bad luck.
Do you have any football superstitions?
I don't think so.
You always stand up when your team takes a corner.
That's not a superstition, that's tactical support.
I'm not sure your support reaches the players from your living room.
It might. It could feel the energy.
Of course.
When you watch a match with friends, people may have different opinions.
One person may think the team is playing well, while another person may believe the coach made a bad decision.
It's useful to know how to disagree politely.
You can say, I see your point, but I think the defense is the bigger problem.
Or, I'm not sure I agree. In my opinion, the striker needs more support.
You can also say, that's a good point.
This expression shows that you understand and respect another person's opinion, even if you have a different view.
Another useful expression is, it's hard to say.
You can use it when you are not certain about the result.
For example, it's hard to say who will win. Both teams are strong.
When making predictions, you can say, I think they have a good chance.
Or, they might reach the final.
Might is useful because it shows possibility, not certainty.
You can also say, I wouldn't be surprised if they won.
That means you think a victory is possible.
Before a major tournament, people often make predictions about the champion.
Some predictions are based on statistics. Others are based on emotion.
And some people choose a team simply because they like the shirt.
That's a perfectly valid method.
It is not the most scientific method, but it can be fun.
What makes a good football conversation?
Listening to the other person, asking questions, and sharing your own opinion.
You don't have to know every player or every statistic.
You can say, I don't know much about this team, but I enjoyed watching them.
Or, I'm still learning about football, but I like the atmosphere.
That is a confident way to participate in the conversation.
The World Cup can also be a great opportunity for English learners to listen to sports commentary.
Sports commentators speak quickly, but you can learn a lot from repeated expressions.
You may hear, what a save!
Or, he's through on goal.
The referee has blown the whistle.
And, that was a close call.
A close call is a situation where the result could easily have been different.
You can watch short clips and try to identify the words you recognize.
You can also describe what is happening. The blue team is attacking, or the goalkeeper has made an excellent save.
This kind of practice connects vocabulary with images and action.
And when you watch a match, you have a real reason to use English.
Bruno, do you enjoy making predictions before a tournament?
Yes, but I'm usually wrong.
That doesn't stop you.
Of course not. Predictions are part of the fun.
A tournament can always include a surprise team.
That's called an underdog.
An underdog is a team that is not expected to win, but has a chance of surprising everyone.
When an underdog defeats a famous team, people call it an upset.
An upset can change the entire tournament.
Suddenly, people begin to believe that the underdog can go all the way.
To go all the way means to continue until the final stage and possibly win the competition.
A strong team can also disappoint its supporters.
That is one of the difficult parts of sport. Fans can feel proud after a victory, but they can also feel disappointed after a defeat.
You can say the team played well, but they were unlucky.
Or they made too many mistakes in the second half.
It's important to talk about results respectfully.
Yes, criticizing a performance is different from attacking a person.
Players and coaches are human beings. They can make mistakes, feel pressure, and have difficult days.
That is why sportsmanship matters.
Sportsmanship means behaving fairly and respectfully during competition.
A good supporter celebrates their own team without insulting the other team.
And after the match, supporters can shake hands, discuss the game, and enjoy the experience.
The World Cup is a competition, but it is also a celebration of international sport.
People from different backgrounds can share the same stadium, the same excitement, and the same love of football.
Even if they support different teams.
Carol, what do you hope to see during the World Cup 2026?
I hope to see exciting matches, respectful fans, surprising results, and beautiful goals.
I hope to see teams playing with confidence and creativity.
And I hope fans remember to enjoy the whole experience, not only the final result.
That's a good message. Sometimes the best memories come from the journey, traveling with friends, meeting new people, trying new food, and watching a dramatic match.
Exactly. An international tournament can teach us about geography, culture, communication, and teamwork.
And it gives English learners many opportunities to practice.
You can read news articles, watch interviews, listen to commentary, and talk to other fans.
You can also keep a simple football journal in English.
Write down the matches you watched, the final scores, and your opinions.
For example, the match was very close. The winning goal came in the last 5 minutes.
Or the goalkeeper played extremely well, but the team lost on penalties.
This is a great way to learn vocabulary through a topic you enjoy.
And if football isn't your favorite sport, you can still use the same expressions when talking about other competitions.
You can discuss basketball, tennis, volleyball, or any other sport.
The language of competition is often similar. Teams, players, scores, victories, defeats, predictions, and surprises.
So whether you watch every match or only the final, the World Cup can be a fun subject for practicing English.
Let's review a few expressions from today.
Which team are you supporting? Asks about the team you want to win.
What was the final score? Asks about the result of the match.
The match ended in a draw, means that both teams finished with the same score.
They have a good chance, means that something is possible.
I'm looking forward to it, means that you are excited about something that will happen in the future.
They pulled off an upset, means that they unexpectedly defeated a stronger team.
And they went all the way, means that they reached the final stage, often winning the tournament.
Try to use these expressions when you talk about the World Cup with friends.
You can even practice by making your own prediction.
Say, I think this team will reach the final because...
Then explain your reason. Maybe they have experienced players, a strong defense, or excellent teamwork.
There is no perfect prediction.
The important thing is to communicate your opinion clearly.
We've reached the end of today's conversation about the World Cup 2026.
We talked about the excitement of the tournament, football vocabulary, the host countries, international fans, travel, food, watching matches, predictions, and fair play.
We hope this episode helped you feel more confident talking about football and international sports in English.
Remember, you can practice by answering a few simple questions.
Which team are you supporting?
Do you enjoy watching football?
Do you prefer watching matches alone or with friends?
What do you think makes a great team?
And what is your prediction for the tournament?
Try to answer these questions aloud. You can use complete sentences, even if they are simple.
For example, I enjoy watching football because the matches are exciting.
Or, I'm looking forward to the World Cup because people from many countries will come together.
You can also say, I don't know much about football, but I enjoy watching important matches.
That is completely fine. You don't have to be an expert to participate in a conversation.
The best way to improve your English is to listen regularly, repeat useful expressions, and talk about subjects that interest you.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.
We post new English lessons every day, so come back tomorrow for more listening and conversation practice.
And leave a comment telling us what you think about the World Cup 2026.
You can write the name of the team you support, your favorite football memory, or your prediction for the tournament.
Thank you very much for listening.
Keep practicing, keep learning, and enjoy the beautiful game. See you next time. Bye-bye.